Okay, hi, I'm Shelby. If you've seen my blog, 18 and Living with Crohn's, or my first blog, 17 and Living with Crohn's, you know who I am. If not, this is a great way to get to know me. Hi. And I get to know you too. Um, the reason why I'm doing these after so many years of knowing what YouTube was and how to record video is that number one, I want to face my fear of being in front of the camera. I've never really been in front of it. It's never bothered me to not be in front of it, and I'm kind of camera shy, so yeah. And my second reason is because I have Crohn's. Like my blog says, 18 and Living with Crohn's. I'm 18 years old, and I have Crohn's disease. For those who do not know what Crohn's disease is a infection in your large intestine, and sometimes it can go into your small or your stomach, and it basically attacks your body. Your immune system attacks your body because it thinks there's an infection. I mean, it would. It basically is an infection, and it attacks it all day long, and your immune system weakens. That's one of the symptoms, and others is that you have joint aches, you have no appetite, you're extremely tired, and not a comfortable topic for I'm sure a lot of you, but Crohn's and IBD patients go to the bathroom a lot. Not a nice topic, I know, but it's the truth. I can't not say the truth about this. So I have Crohn's, and I know there's a lot of people out there who have Crohn's. You just don't know it. I mean, come on. How many of you have seen a commercial about Crohn's or colitis or IBD? I mean, I've seen one. Of 3 years of having Crohn's, I've seen one. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, it needs to be known as much as cancer and seizures and all that. And I'm not downsizing cancer. Please do not think I'm downsizing cancer, because I'm not at all. But Crohn's is something we need to know about. It's not something you can just push away and go, no, I don't want to know about it. I'm good. I don't want to know what goes on with this, because it's not. It's not good for the person who has Crohn's. It's not for the person who has someone, like, I don't know, a spouse, you're in a relationship with someone, you have a brother or sister, mom or dad, any family member at all who has Crohn's. It's not good for the person who lives with them or knows them to not know what goes on. Because if you have a friend who has Crohn's and they suddenly get into a flare-up, and here's a note, a flare-up is this sudden reaction to probably pills or food or drink or whatever. We don't know what causes it really, but it's a reaction, and your intestines basically are inflamed. It hurts a lot. It's like a very bad stomach ache, even worse than that. You go to the bathroom a lot more. Your joints ache a lot. I mean, you feel like an old person getting out of bed. Trust me, getting out of bed in the winter with joint aches is not fun. And you're very tired. You're exhausted, and it's like, what on earth? I went to bed for 8 hours. I should not be this tired. But yeah, that's what a flare-up is. It's just one of these things that happens, and I don't know what causes it, and nobody else really knows. It just pops up, and it drives us nuts. But yeah, that's a flare-up, and if you have a friend who has a flare-up, you're not going to know what's going on with them. You're just going to be like, what on earth is going on? What the heck? Why are you in pain? I mean, you didn't hit yourself. I know you didn't eat anything, so what's going on? And you need to know what's going on so you can help them. I mean, if they need help, you need to know what to do. So that's why I'm doing this. It's basically a Crohn's awareness. Basically that. I mean, I know there's a week sometime. I've looked it up. It changes. It's like in either December or another month. I think people do it depending on where they live. But I'm doing this basically all year round because you don't know about it. It's a sad truth. You don't know. And I want people to know about it because I have Crohn's and my own family doesn't really understand. And I don't hold it against them. It just kind of makes me sad because I wish they understood. I wish I could say, this is what's going on. Can you please understand? Because it's kind of driving me nuts you don't. And they're always, and it's not fun. And I can tell you that that living with people who do know about it but don't understand it, that is hard. I can't imagine what it's like living with someone who doesn't know about it and doesn't understand it, because that has to be worse than anything ever. But I'm doing these because I think it would be good for people to see from a Crohn's patient or an IBD patient, which is internal bowel disease. That's what IBD stands for. It would be good for them to see from their eyes what's going on, hear from their mouth what's going on, because Crohn's patients or anybody with IBD, we get very depressed. I mean, massive depressed. I have been through massive depression with this, and it's not fun because nobody understands what you're going through. And thank goodness there are Crohn's forums for us. There are IBD forums, because I'm telling you, there would not be anybody with Crohn's living. I can tell you that. And suicide is not the answer, but there would be nobody with Crohn's living, because it is hard. And I'm so thankful for the Crohn's forum I am on, because the people I talk to on there are really supportive, and they understand what I'm going through, and they're like, try this, try that. I understand what you're going through. It'll be okay. Just push through it. And it so helps. It really does. So if you have Crohn's or IBD, I really suggest you go and find one. If you go to my blog, 18 and Living with Crohn's, I'll have a link in the details. There will be some for you to go check out. Those are the ones I tried, and they seem pretty good. But yeah, we get depressed, and it's not fun. We get so tired, and nobody understands why. And I'm doing this so people understand what happens when we get depressed, when we get tired, when everything happens, because it's good for people to know. I mean, it's good for people to know about cancer. It's good for people to know about all these diseases, because it needs to be known. You need to know what to do, what happens with it. And I want to do this because I have Crohn's. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, in case you didn't know, this is my first video. Like I said, I'm camera shy. I don't like being in the spotlight. Ha ha ha, no pun intended. But I don't like it. I never did. I'm not the kind of person that wants to be famous or go in the spotlight or have the spotlight on me or anything like that. I'm, for lack of a better term, I guess I'm humble that way. I mean, I'll take pictures of myself, but that's about it, and even that gets kind of awkward. But this is my first video, and I want it to really reach people, and it's gonna suck at first, and I'm hoping you all stick with me, because I'm hoping to do really good. And this video might be a little long, I'm sorry, but I need to get this intro in so that the next videos that come, they'll be shorter, because we're just gonna focus on one topic. I'm not making promises with my videos. I'm gonna do them when I can find time. I'm not promising they're going to be done every day or every week or anything. I'm just going to do them when I can get to them. I promise you that. But if you go on my blog, I'll be updating that more than I will my videos. But I'm like I said, I won't make any promises with this, because I can't make promises I can't keep. But I will tell you that I will keep making these. I will get over my fear. I promise that. And I will keep making these because I want people to be aware of this. And I hope you'll stick around to see the next one that I will be doing. If you all have any questions about anything at all, maybe something you need looked up, I can absolutely do that, research it, and do it. If you have a question about something, like what to eat, what pills should I take, what do you think about this pill, I can give you my honest opinion on the view. Because there are pills that I find scary and I won't take yet unless I need to. So I'll give you my opinion. You don't have to take my opinion at all, but I will give you it because you're going to ask. But just anything you need to ask, I'll do my very best to answer it and research it. We can also do fun stuff with this too. I actually do like to be a dork and be a goofball and everything. I really do. Just, I apparently not on video. Odd enough. But in public. Not a clue. But yeah, we can definitely do fun stuff on here. We can do just about anything. If you all have questions, just let me know, okay? I will keep making these, and I don't know when the next one will be, but just stick with me, and look out for it. And just thanks for taking some of your time to watch this first video I've done. And I'm sorry if it's not the best, but it's my first, and I will learn with time. And that's all I can do. So thank you so much for watching. See ya!